Even if you have been leading for 30 years, you don't know how to lead a Gen Z.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
something new. So you need to develop yourself to now lead those Gen Zs.
Hello, leaders, and welcome back to the LeadHer Lounge. Today, we are going to be talking about how to lead yourself before you can lead others and why this is important. We're going to be talking about 3 different ways that you can lead yourself, or things to, I think, keep in mind so that you're making sure that you are leading yourself well. You want to be able to help people, and if you don't know how to help yourself, you can't help others. So the very first piece of leading yourself before you can lead others is self-awareness. And self-awareness has 2 components that we're going to talk about today. There's many other components. The first one is the emotional intelligence piece, right? Knowing what emotions you're feeling, why you're feeling that way. Sounds easier said than done, but I know many people who just get in moods and then they feel moody and they're in a bad mood, and it's like, oh, why are you feeling in a bad? I don't know. I'm just in a mood today. That's not as emotionally intelligent as they could be, right? Because if we don't understand why we're feeling that way and what triggered it, then we cannot self-manage ourselves. And if we can't self-manage ourselves, which is helping ourselves, we cannot help others.
No.
We can't help others self-manage either.
Yes, absolutely. No. And the second component of that is how are you looking for self-development or development once you become a leader as well? Because some of us were asked to be leaders. We didn't know we wanted to be a leader. When I became a leader, I never thought of being a leader in a company.
Same.
Never, ever, yes. And somebody saw those traits on me and told me to be a leader. I'm like, okay. Then I realized, oh, I have to develop myself. I really need a lot of help because I don't know how to coach people up. I don't know how to give feedback for me. No, I want everybody to like me and be in peace. And I realized that I needed to learn that. But some leaders, when they get to that position, they don't understand that they need to continue to develop themselves because we lack of so many things. Even if you have been leading for 30 years, you don't know how to lead a Gen Z.
Yeah.
That's something new. So you need to develop yourself to now lead those Gen Zs that are driven on purpose and meaningful experiences and work. So we always have to develop ourselves, and that's kind of like the second component of that self-awareness.
Absolutely. And I think with that too, to lead into the second
Yes.
point, which is kind of knowing what your why is too.
Yes.
Because like you were saying, sometimes you get promoted to be a leader. It's not necessarily why are you a leader, but it's why do you get out of bed every day? What is your why? What is your purpose? What are you working towards? And that's another thing that in order to help others find that in themselves too, because as a leader, that's something that you can help do. You have to know what yours is as well.
Yes, knowing your why is so important because we don't always want to get out of bed and go to work and deal with situations, deal with people, deal with tasks and projects. We don't. And if we don't have clear what is our purpose, what am I doing this? I'm doing it because I want to serve people, I want to help people. Whatever your why and your purpose is, it has to be so powerful that it's going to really, really help you to get out of bed, drink your coffee or tea, whatever you do in the morning to get yourself in that good position and good state of mind and start your day. But you need your why and your purpose because some days I don't want to get up. I just want to be there, and I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And then I'm like, okay, I'm doing this because of this and this. I know my values. I know what I want to achieve. I know my purpose, and then those things motivate me.
Yeah, and I think there's so many people that wake up day after day and they don't know that, and then they wonder why they're miserable with their job or why people don't want to be around them. And it's like you might be an energy sucker. Maybe you're like de-energizing the people around you because you don't understand what your purpose is and you don't know why you're doing what you're doing. So with that, with knowing your purpose, also comes knowing why you're leading. And some people are leading because they just want the title and they don't really know what their purpose is. They're leading with ego, essentially.
Yes. Are you leading because, yes, ego or for service? Because if it's for service, you're going to have a happy team that is going to be innovative and creative. you're gonna be so approachable. But when you have this ego of like, I know everything, I'm the person with all the answers, I'm the person that really innovates and creates, no one is gonna give you their ideas. No, everyone is gonna be afraid to share their perspective because your ego is so high that you are the only one with the right answer and the right mindset as well. So don't lead with ego. It, actually, if you're leading with ego, you're not leading.
Yeah.
You're being a boss, or you're leading being somebody with a higher title that is able to manage a team and a process. But you're not leading, because leading equals service. Service, and service means to be there for your people, because when you're there for them, they're gonna be there for you as well. Quick Boss Leaders, this is a leadership development resource brought to you by Monarch Coaching.
If you've been feeling the pressure in your new role, thinking about a career change, or stepping back into the workforce, you're not alone. The Transformative Series by Monarch Coaching is a 5-week journey designed to help people like you emerge, evolve, and elevate in every stage of leadership. It's where mindset meets confidence and confidence meets opportunity. Because you don't need to wait until you feel ready, you just need the right support to get there. Visit the link in our description below to learn more about upcoming pods, and use code LHL10 at checkout to receive 10% off your seat. The Transformative Series, practical tools, real support, and lasting transformation.
All right, let's go back to the conversation.
Love this best practice that I learned from a beloved former coworker of mine, and it is the priorities matrix. And as a new leader, this was so helpful for me, because it talks about, if you can picture this in your mind, you've got a 4-quadrant matrix, and you've got a box that is, or a column that's urgent, a column that's or not urgent, and then a row that's important and a row that's not important. And if you look at your to-do list and you look at these things where you can kind of piece, okay, well, I just got this email from a coworker. Is this important and urgent? Or is this not important, not urgent, so I can answer it later? And that, being able to prioritize like that as a new leader helps you help others prioritize as well. I know I never had project management experience until I became a leader and realized, wow, I am doing project management essentially, because at that time we were leading a team where everyone was working on different projects. And that priorities matrix helped me manage my time so I wasn't doing everything myself.
Yes.
And I learned also how to delegate based off of that matrix, and how to what to do like in the morning, what to do in the afternoon, because I was more focused in the morning than I was in the afternoon. So energy management as opposed to time management, I think, is something that new leaders can really benefit from.
Yes, and the importance of rest and recovery as well,
Yeah.
which I'm gonna be vulnerable. I suffered of not being able to just chill.
Yes, she does.
I am watching a movie and I want to do my nails. I want to do this. I want to read this. I cannot just like, I'm gonna relax and watch a movie or just like look at the sunset. No, I can't. I just need to be quote unquote productive. But resting is productive. That's being productive. So of course we have different lives. Some people have kids, some people have family members that maybe are sick and they have to take care of them as well, plus being a leader. So rest as much as you can, because it really helps. On Sunday, that's all I did. I rested, I slept all day pretty much. And this week I felt with energy. I felt with so much energy.
I'm so proud of her.
Thank you, Star. Because really, I needed it, and I realized that being productive is not everything in life, because your body is not a machine.
Yeah.
It's not. You need to rest. You need to, even more than the hours that you sleep during the night, you need to like take some naps or whatever it helps you during the weekend or when you have your free days to help you recover it, so you can be your best self for your people as well.
Yeah, because you were at work on Monday, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. I was like, ooh, look at you. She's like, I didn't do anything on Sunday. It's like, really?
I didn't.
But it worked. It was great. You need to give yourself that time. Energy management. You have to manage your energy.
Yes. Yeah, definitely we need to.
Awesome.
The last thing is that we have a few questions that we want you maybe to write down and you can maybe ask yourself every morning. The first one is, what is one thing I can control today? So think about your mindset, the environment that you are creating in your team. What is one thing that you can control today? The second one is, how do I want others to experience me? How I'm making others feel. And we have a quote from Maya Angelou that we
Maya
love.
Angelou quote. I think we use this in almost every training we possibly can when we get a chance to, but it is the epitome of social awareness, in my opinion. It is, people will forget what you did, people will forget what you said, but people will never forget how you made them feel.
Never, ever, ever they will forget how you make them feel. When I'm talking with my, and I know we're running out of time, but this is something that I want to share with all of you. With my girlfriends, every time because we have been learning that we need to manifest the person that we want, the job that we want, and we need
the
to
partner
make,
that we want, right?
and the job and the person that we want. We have to manifest and write it down like a checklist of things. And for a partner, I always invite them that instead of thinking about, I want my partner being tall and being blonde or being dark, like instead of thinking about physical appearance, think about how you want them to make you feel, how you want to feel when you are with them. What are the things that they're going to do that are going to make you, what are those feelings that you want to feel, right? And I want to feel respected. I want to feel tranquil. I want to feel valuable. What are those things that are going to make you happy? It's not about like seeing one person and being like, I want this type of person, because again, things change. But how people make you feel with their interactions, with their intentional conversations, that's everything. And that's what people don't forget.
Yeah. This is life coach Erica, by the way. She also coaches all her single friends on relationships.
As much as I can. And as much as they want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But so this is an amazing topic, just to kind of reevaluate yourself, right? And think, am I being emotionally aware? Or am I in general emotionally aware? Do I know what makes me tick? Do I know what makes me mad? But also, do I know what gives me purpose? And why am I doing what I'm doing? Am I leading people because I want to support and serve them? Or am I leading people because I just wanted that promotion and I wanted a bigger paycheck? If that's the case, we need to reconsider some things or watch more of these episodes. But if there are any best practices that you got out of today, or any that you'd like to share with us that have helped you lead yourself better so you can lead your teams better, please let us know in the comments below. Of course, please subscribe if you have not already.
Yes, and thank you again to our friends at Velocity for this beautiful studio. And we'll see you next week, leaders.
Bye.